Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Sauce. Not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed after last week. I thought we were gonna have a huge bounce back week, and it was really, NFL finished plus 0.15 units, so basically dead even, just over even. College football finished plus 0.76 units, so not even a full unit there. Overall, it was a pretty disappointing weekend, but we're putting it in the past because here we are. NFL Week 5 is here, College Football Week 6 is here. We're starting with Thursday Night Football as usual. In this episode, we're talking Seahawks versus Rams, an NFC West Division showdown. Let's go.
Welcome to The Sauce. The Sauce. The Sauce. Hey, get the sauce.
All right, like I said, Rams at Seahawks, and this line is Seattle plus 1.5 at home here. And check out what's going on in this game on Monday. When I say everyone's on the Rams, I'm talking 93% of the money is on the LA Rams as of Monday at noon. And the money stays pinned on the Rams all week. Here we are on Wednesday night, still 89-90% of the money is on the Rams. The line does jump though. The books react to the Rams money. Moves from 1.5. We're now looking at Seahawks plus 2.5. So let's cap this game. If you subscribe to this channel, you already know the first step. We're running the numbers through the spreadsheet. Now, according to the analytics, the line for this game should be Seattle -1 and some change. So that's a pretty slight lean on the Seahawks. The line's only Seattle plus 2.5, so not a crazy lean, but I'd say slight lean on the Seahawks there. All right, let's run through a quick breakdown of this game, and I want to start with the Rams. So last week, they take their first loss of the season against Arizona, right? We cast on it. We had Arizona plus 4 and Arizona money line. Loved it. But we need to take a look at this game. Was this the Cardinals exposing some flaws on the Rams team? Or was this the LA Rams having just a terrible week? So there are two main points in this game we need to address right now. First one is Cooper Kupp. And the problem the Rams had, Matt Stafford just would not stop throwing this dude the ball. He had 5 catches for 64 yards. Not terrible, I suppose, but 13 targets. Stafford threw to him 13 times, even though he only had 5 catches for 64 yards. Meanwhile, Van Jefferson and Robert Woods, they had 10 catches for 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. You know how many times he targeted both of them combined? 12. Matt Stafford just keeps throwing this dude the ball, even though it was clear Arizona's game plan was to take Cooper Kupp out of the game, especially on third downs. Stafford just keeps forcing it to him. He's got to be better than that. There's no way that the Rams offense can be that predictable. The second point I want to address in this game last week against the Cardinals, this was strikingly similar to their loss last year against the Jets, where they just didn't prioritize the run game, found themselves down. In fact, this is really similar to that game. Check this out. So last year against the Jets, right? They lost that game 23-20. In the first half, they averaged 6 yards a carry for the entire game, right? So they're obviously running the ball efficiently on the Jets. In the first half, they run the ball just 8 times. Now fast forward to last week against Arizona. Again, they averaged 5.3 yards a carry. They're running the ball efficiently. In the second half, they run the ball just 5 times. Balance your attack, Rams. McVay, what is your problem? You cannot let the defense just sit back in the zone and get super comfortable knowing you're going to throw the ball. And even to take it further, knowing who you're going to throw the ball to, because Stafford's just forcing the ball to Cooper Kupp. That is not good offense. That's not a dynamic offense at all. Now here they are on Thursday night. They travel to Seattle to play a Seahawks team that is dead last in the NFL in run defense. They allow 152 rushing yards a game. I swear to God, if Sean McVay doesn't run the ball at least 25 times, they should fire him on the spot. Now, that being said, I really don't think Rams fans have much to worry about here. Sean McVay is 13-6-1 against the spread, coming off a loss, and that number gets boosted to 8-2 against the spread when that game is played on the road. So coming off a loss, on the road, 8-2 against the spread, McVay. This is clearly a good coach that knows how to make adjustments. I'm just being critical because that's my job. Now, the Rams defense is kind of another story. This defense is obviously loaded with talent, right? They have probably the best defensive player in the entire league in Aaron Donald. Why are they getting run on so much? Arizona rushes for 216 yards on them last week, while missing their starting tackle too. That's something I really hope they took a look at in practice this week, because you got the Seahawks coming in. The Seahawks can run and pass the ball. Offensively, the Seahawks are a very good team. In fact, I believe they have the best first half offense in the entire NFL. But for all that criticism I just gave to the Rams, I mean, the Seahawks defense, it's lower than pond scum, man. It's so bad. Now, but for all that criticism I just gave the Rams, you got the Seahawks defense, right? And I mean, this unit is lower than pond scum. The Seahawks defense is so bad. I could make a 15-minute video if I wanted, just ripping the Seahawks defense to shreds. I didn't think it was relevant, but I really could if I wanted to. That is exactly why I'm betting the Rams in this game, and I hate siding with the public. We got like, what, 91% of the money on the Rams? I hate it, but everything I look at is telling me that the Rams are the right side to be on here. You got Sean McVay coming off a loss against a Seahawks team I really don't trust. I don't care if it's 99% of the money on the Rams. I have to side with LA here. So give me the Rams minus 2.5. I also think I'm going to include the over on the VIP ticket. We'll see. Final ticket gets posted on KyleKirms.com around 4:35 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you check that out. That'll be every single bet that I'm placing for the night with some props that I'm betting. Also, if there's any crazy changes, injury updates, money shifts, line movement, anything like that, I will definitely put it on my Twitter, Instagram story, and Facebook. So make sure you check one of those 3 platforms before you place your bets. NFL Week 5 is upon us. I'm feeling a big week for real. I think we're gonna have a real good week. Let's make some money. I'll talk to you on Twitter.